Nah.
Not really?
Nah.
What's it do?
I don't know. I never used it.
Why do you never use anything in this game?
Because there wasn't a need. I have my abilities.
You don't know what they do. There might be a need. Maybe you
I can
died a
kill
lot
things.
because you don't know what they do. Like, oh, if you use this, like, your attack goes up 300%.
But what's the point when you kill things in one attack? I mean, you just waste
You
time.
don't!
Sometimes I do. Like that.
What if it's a boss, though, and one of those things would give you, like, ×5, like, attack or defense?
Well, before the next boss fight, I'll be sure to check on that.
You can also, we have an internet connection. So you can literally just Google it.
I'll be sure to check on it.
It might be useful. So we're south now, apparently. Save point, I assume that's good.
Usually is. Usually also means boss.
Yeah, you learned that the hard way, didn't you? So did all the viewers. Both of them.
Both of them. Yeah, that's how it goes in the beginning. Well, I hope we plan on doing this for a fairly long time.
Seems to be the plan.
So, this is the beginning.
See, I thought you meant the beginning of the game, like, oh, you usually mess up the beginning of the game. I was like, please? You might want to heal at some point.
I'll bring Viola to the light next combat phase.
Boom.
She's got the heals.
She's got the heal. She's got the heal. Slappy, slappy, run. Let's do 16 or 161, because that's a big difference.
116, I believe.
Man, she looks mean, like, when she's, like, all red and crap.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm invisible.
I still find it interesting that
Light.
although
Triangle,
she's
triangle, 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 triangle.
it's also
triangle.
one of the really young characters, she is more powerful than Frederick.
Well, yeah, because, you know, Frederick kind of sucks.
What do you expect? He's just a composer.
Composer, more like composer.
No. Just no.
Flash forward, half an hour later. Nothing's changed. Alright, I really hope you guys like combat, because let me tell you, you got a lot of combat ahead of you.
Yeah.
Combat for days.
I really like those speed shoes though.
You've already talked about that.
She goes so much faster. And I'm sorry I talked about it already. Jeez.
Actually, this is no relevance whatsoever, but I was just reminded of it for no reason. But I was just reading about, this is kind of depressing, because I look at those who get easily depressed. It's about the shadows at Hiroshima, I want to say it's pronounced. The atomic bomb, you know, the first or second bomb, I can't remember off the top of my head. But the way that the radiation worked was that it would pretty much disintegrate anything in its path, but if there's something in the way, it would leave a shadow where it would burn it on the wall. So, like, there'll be places where, like, the first picture, like, I saw of it was, like, you have a, you know when you imagine, like, a big steam pipe and there's the big, like, circle where you spin it to close the pipe? Kind of like a, kind of like when you think of, like, a door. Yeah, like a port.
Yeah.
Where you have the little circle thing and you spin it really big. There's one of those that was vertical, and on the wall behind it you could see the shadow of where it blocked the radiation. But what the really creepy thing is, which is where I'm getting to, is that happened with people. So the people would be, like, you know, disintegrated. It's very sad, but they'd leave shadows on the wall of where they were and what they were doing. So there's like, so there's pictures of, like, just this shadow on the ground of where a dude was, like, sitting, people against the back of a barn or something, which is really interesting. Very sad. I'm not saying it's not, but it's interesting how the atomic blast worked like that. How it would leave shadows of everything that was just around, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Been saying interesting a lot.
Well, because it's something sad that happened. If I said it was badass, that'd be kind of, not
Dickish.
good. Yeah. So, it's just interesting.
Okay, fair enough.
That'd be kind of a cool way of taking... That sounds bad. It'd be kind of a cool thing to interwork that into special types of cameras for, almost for art, where you'd have like a wall and you just line up stuff and you flash it with radiation real quick, and to leave the outline of everything against this like white background or whatever.
That would be neat.
Wouldn't it? But I mean, it's radiation, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like how every back when radiation was discovered and atomic like power was discovered, they thought everything was going to be atomic powered. Like they thought the cars were going to be like powered by that stuff, but like they thought everything, like dishwasher, toaster, atomic power. No, it didn't work out that way at all. They suddenly realized, wait a second, Bob has a third arm this morning. Maybe there's something wrong with this. Maybe.
Just a little.
But oh, cutscene. I better. Yeah. That looks familiar.
As it should.
All right then. There should be a switch behind this rock. Falsetto, if you wouldn't mind doing the honors.
I remember her.
Right.
Phew, it's about time. We're finally
Lots
out
of
of that
it.
place. Huh, I can't believe this huge rock moved out of the way just by pushing it a little. I guess I'm even stronger than I thought I was.
Who are you people? And how did you know about this
It's
secret
not very
passageway?
secret.
We were being held prisoner in the dungeon of Forte Castle.
That's right. We didn't even do anything wrong, and they threw us in a cell like criminals.
No kidding. Anyone would have run away. Oh, my hair is a total
You have
mess.
horns.
Those guys are terrible. They just arrested us and threw us in the dungeon, and we didn't even do
Picked up on
anything
that.
wrong to deserve it. Well, technically, I guess there are some bad things I've done, but still... It's true. We were arrested at the entrance to the castle for no reason. I swear,
Shut up,
we
Clam.
haven't done anything.
It would seem they're not our enemies.
I suppose you're right. Let's hurry up and get back to the
She
mission.
has some long legs.
Wait a minute, Falsetto.
She looked cool though.
I pretty much understand what happened to the rest of you. But what about you? Why were you arrested?
Now that you mention it, we don't know that yet either.
Who, me? Well, I just came to talk to the fellow in charge about what's happening in the Go-Go Forest.
Oh! Me!
Please,
You're gonna think I
listen to me.
abuse you.
What you're doing is destroying the whole
You
forest.
did me!
You put your cold hand on my face.
Tired of repeating
Because
myself.
you were being stupid.
But it's true. If you don't stop the mining at Mount Rock, the forest is going to die. The mountain and the forest are connected.
I've told you, we cannot make mineral powder without the mines at Mount Rock. That powder is responsible for saving the lives
Killing
of
the
many
others.
of our people.
Or deforming. Whatever.
Both.
Sir, a Go-Go Forest is our home. But if you keep digging...
Hold on, a Go-Go forest? You're telling me you live in a Go-Go forest?
Yeah.
I have been a guardian of a Go-Go Forest since the day that I was born. This is the first time I've come to a city like this.
Guards! guards, please come and show our guest to a room.
Air quotes.
What?
Quite a nice boom she got, huh?